Imagine wearing a pair of glasses that could show you directions, read your messages, and can even record your entire day. Sounds like sci fi, right? Well, Google tried to make it real, but it failed badly. So, was it just another tech disaster or did it secretly change the world? In 2013, Google introduced something that felt straight out of the future: Google Glass, a sleek, lightweight pair of smart glasses that promised to revolutionize how we interact with technology. No more pulling out your smartphone, just a glance, a voice command, and you are connected. But there was a problem. Actually, there were a lot of problems. Google had positioned glass as a consumer device, a product for everyday people, everyday use. But everyday people didn't want it. It was not just the price or the design, it was the fact that most people were not ready for something so invasive. The idea of camera having on your face a camera that is pointing at you all the time and recording your entire day, well, it made people uncomfortable and uneasy. And that's the irony. In a world where we are now willing to put cameras everywhere, record our entire day in forms of vlogs, on our phones, on our doorbells, and even in our cars, well, Google Glass was just too early for its time. Therefore, it faced massive resistance. So, why did Google Glass fail? Well, firstly, the price. It was priced at rupees 1500 US dollars. 1500 US dollars for experimental device? Well, it was not exactly budget friendly. Therefore, only a very handful people got to try it. Then the design. It looked weird to people for some reason. People who used to wear these glasses were termed as glass holes. Well, it was a mix of geeky as well as creepy design. Imagine sitting in a coffee shop and a guy next to you is secretly recording you in his glasses. Well, yes, that's not cool. But the biggest problem: privacy concerns. Business, Businesses, cinemas, even bars started banning these Google Glass because no one wanted to be filmed without their consent. And that is one of the major reasons why Google Glass failed so badly. And it was not just the businesses, government also started looking at it as something which the world maybe was not ready. That too in 2013. And therefore, what happened next? All of this led to Google quietly pulling the plug in 2015. And that is how it was over. Or was it? So, well, now how exactly Google Glass changed the world? So, what usually happens is a failed product usually disappears. But Google Glass didn't just vanish. Actually, it evolved. Therefore, what looked like a failure actually became the foundation for something much, much bigger. Nowadays, industries like healthcare, manufacturing, and even military are using smart glasses inspired by Google Glass. Doctors can easily access their patients and can have the entire procedure of surgery in just their simple glasses, and that will help them making their surgeries more efficient and even more life-saving. Factory workers get real-time instructions, and that makes their product more better for companies as the workers are now more productive using this simple technology. Even the US Army is experimenting with smart wearables which their soldier can wear during battles. Now let's talk about AR. Yes, augmented reality. Well, Google Glass was ahead of its time, but it paved the way for other products such as Apple Vision Pro or Microsoft HoloLens and even Snapchat spectacles, which we are seeing right now. Augmented reality is no longer a futuristic device, it's happening right now. Even if now you search on YouTube about Apple Vision Pro, you will see hundreds of videos, but this is what Google was trying to do in 2013. And here's the interesting part, Google never really gave up. They rebranded Google Glass as Glass Enterprise Edition, a version designed specifically for workplaces. No privacy concerns, no glass hole stigmas, just a practical tool for professionals. Therefore, Google Glass didn't die, it transformed. So, here's the thing. We love celebrating successful products like iPhones, Teslas, AirPods, etc. But failures? Well, they often teach us even more. Google Glass flopped in the public eye, therefore, it forced many companies to rethink how we use the wearable tech. And that's the beauty of innovation. It's messy, it's unpredictable. The biggest breakthrough often starts as failures, but that is what makes them even more powerful. And 2013, people might have thought, oh my god, what device is this? At first, there was excitement, but slowly and slowly, concerns started coming up. People didn't really like the idea, and that is why it vanished. But now, in 2025, we are seeing so much advancement in tech with new devices coming up every single day, and people are actually embracing it. That's the beauty of tech. It changes over time and it evolves. So, what might have seemed like a disaster during that time is now a reality which many people embrace and are using in their everyday life. Innovation isn't just about, getting it right the first time. It's about failing, learning, and coming back stronger. So, the next time you hear about a tech failure, well, don't laugh. Pay attention because it might just be shaping the future. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, I would love to hear what are your thoughts about failed tech and specifically Google Glass. If you want to share that, do drop a comment below. And tell me your opinion. Was Google Glass ahead of its time or was it just a bad idea? And also, if you are new here, check out my first video. It's an introduction to me and what you can expect from this channel, Globe Disk. I'll see you next time. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.